Hi everybody. I wanted to share some tips for constipation with you because I know that this is something that's really common for a lot of people to struggle with. I myself have in the past, and it wasn't until I changed my diet and lifestyle and got my stress levels down that I was able to manage it and overcome it. So just a quick note before I get into the actual tips and natural remedies to relieve constipation. If this is something that you're dealing with on a chronic basis, definitely seek help from a doctor, a health coach, get some tests done, find out what's going on because it's definitely not normal. But if you just get the occasional constipation and you need just some natural home remedies to help with relief, here are some tips that I have for you. So the first one is to use psyllium. So this is whole psyllium husk. I've actually never even used this brand before, but it's just an organic psyllium husk. This is a type of fiber, so it's going to add bulk to your stool and it really helps to get things moving. The way that I like to have this is just mixing it in water. It has a really grainy consistency. It's not that good, but I mean, you just mix it in the water and you sip it down and it really helps to keep you regular. I see a lot of recipes coming out now that use psyllium husk and I've never seen a reason to cook with it. I guess you can if you want to, but I just use it as a supplement and it really works. So I recommend this. Another kind of similar powder is partially hydrolyzed guar gum. So this is the product, the brand is Sun Fiber. I just got this one. And partially hydrolyzed guar gum works as a prebiotic, so it feeds the good bacteria in your gut. A lot of times if you have chronic constipation or bloating or you're prone to those things, prebiotics actually have the opposite effect that this does, but this works differently. A lot of people with IBS use it, a lot of people with Sibo use it, I use it, and it really helps in the same way that psyllium does to get things moving. These aren't like crazy laxatives, so you're not gonna take it and be running to the bathroom, but they're just good things to include as part of your daily routine or to like up your use of them if you are feeling like you have sluggish digestion or constipation. So I highly recommend this one. One note about partially hydrolyzed guar gum is to buy partially hydrolyzed guar gum, not just guar gum, because regular guar gum is a thickening agent used in cooking. It's not the same thing. It gets like all gelatinous in your water. And yeah, that's not what you want. So partially hydrolyzed. Third tip is one of my favorites. It's flaxseed. So this is just organic flaxseed meal, which is ground flax seeds. I got this at Trader Joe's. Flax seeds are amazing because they're really nutrient dense. So not only are they full of fiber to help get things moving in the body, but they're also full of protein, full of healthy omega-3 fatty acids. And they're also really good for anyone with high blood pressure, hypertension. So there's been a lot of research studies that show that flax seeds can help lower blood pressure levels. So that's good to know on a side note. But these are really awesome just because you can kind of use them anyway in cooking or baking. I like to put them in my smoothies. And if you're someone who's prone to constipation, I would definitely recommend having these as a regular part of your routine. Smoothies is my favorite way to do it. I actually just made oatmeal raisin cookies and I added about a third cup of flax seeds in there just for extra nutrients, but you can add any amount you want to any recipe. Like I said, if you're prone to constipation, that's really good ingredient to have. My last one is a little bit different than the other three. So the other three I recommend just to keep you regular and to include daily or somewhat daily in your life. It's called Smooth Move Tea by the brand Traditional Medicinals. You don't have to get this brand, but basically it's just Senna Leaf Tea. So Senna Leaf actually does work as a laxative, so I don't recommend relying on this. I don't recommend taking this every day, but I do recommend it as an alternative, a way better alternative to over-the-counter laxatives. So I always have this in the house when I health coach clients and they have constipation and they use this. This is always one of the last resorts, but once they do get here, it works differently for everyone. So I recommend trying it at night, drinking a cup of tea at night. In the morning, it might have you rushing to the bathroom or it might not even work depending on your body and what's going on in there. So just be mindful. If you have anything going on the next day, maybe just do like a trial run, see how it affects you. But this is really good, like I said, as an alternative to over-the-counter laxatives, which aren't as healthy for the body, not as good for your insides. So this is traditional medicinals, but it's just Senna Leaf Tea. So if you see Senna Leaf in something, it's gonna make you go. So those are 4 tips that I have for you. Everything else is just diet and lifestyle. Stress levels are a big thing too for any type of gastrointestinal distress, not just constipation. If your stress levels are high, your digestion gets all messed up. So definitely try to keep those down. I have tons more tips for you guys. So if you have any questions or if you want more tips on constipation or anything gut health related, let me know. Hopefully this was helpful. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions.